that. It's pretty easy. Some of the things I'm going to go over if using it in the game, how to get specific items or characters. To add in the end a weapon build guide that works for me, and I will demonstrate it in the end so you can kind of see how it works. Again, weapon build guides are pretty customizable. I'm sure people use something else, but I will explain why I use what I use. Anyway, so let's start with the first. Completing your base. This is probably one of the worst things in the game when it comes to confusion. Your base. So here's my base. It's all complete quests that aren't worded very well. For example, this will say complete 5 or more. Complete 5 or more battles with power characters. Complete 5 or more battles with speed characters. Complete 5 or more battles with technique characters. Okay, and then it's like 0 out of 5. So first of all, you think 5 and you're done. First of all, that's incorrect. And you think, okay, just 5 battles times 5, 25. No, you actually have to clear 5 battles with 5 separate power characters, 5 separate speed characters, 5 separate strength characters. Sorry, technique characters. This one is like 3 different Dynasty Warrior characters, and this will be 10 battles with 9 different characters in general. So the best way to do this, real quick, is just make sure your party has a power, a power, a speed, a technique. Make sure they're, for your first set, make sure they're all 3 from Dynasty Warriors, and then just do Chapter 1, Stage 1, 5 times. That'll complete your first of these. We'll complete this one completely. We'll give you 3 out of 9 here. Next, just switch for another set. Do it, repeat. Chapter 1, Stage 1. Takes about 2 minutes. So 10 minutes, another 10 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. About 15 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. You're at 2 out of 5. And this is at 6 out of 9. One more time. Again, Stage 1, Chapter 1. About another 15 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. So far it's been 45 minutes. This one will be completed and you'll be at 3 out of 5. Just rinse and repeat 2 more times. It'll take you about an hour, less than an hour and a half, but you'll be able to complete these 3 requirements, this requirement, and this requirement. They're by far the most confusing part of this game, I would think. So I wanted to cover that first, because a lot of people are going to be searching for that. So hopefully this helps you on knowing how to complete your camp. The next part, secret characters. So there are a total of 5, I call them secret characters as you don't get them actually through playing the game. The first 6. The first 5 are just through here, and that includes Tamamo, QB, Orochi, Orochi X, and Yinglong. So here's their order so you can just see. So if you want to go for a specific one, you know how to go for it. Tamamo is here, QB is here, Orochi, Orochi X, and Yinglong. So go for the character you want, now you know where they're at. The second one to find is Hundun. Hundun's a little confusing, so... oh my goodness, I'm sorry. In order to get Hundun, what you have to do is you have to complete the game first. You have to complete the story mode. Once you've completed the story mode, sometimes he'll pop up at a Pandemonium stage. It's usually for me about every 3 battles he pops up. Go into the Pandemonium stage, kill him, beat the stage, and he should join your party. But you have to complete the game first. This gets us right into getting gold elements. There are 2 ways to get gold elements. Again, the Pandemonium stage will give you gold elements. The best way to do that is to make sure that you have on your weapon, if you want to go for these yellow elements, you want to make sure on your weapon you have appraisal, which will, I'll read it for you in a second. Ensure you find better weapons, so you have a chance of getting the better elements on the weapons. And you're going to want to have prosperity to help ensure that every enemy drops them. And then you just want to make sure you're killing every single enemy you can. Don't worry about any of the objectives of the quest. That gives you the bonus, just work on getting those kills. If you do it right, you can get you can get a pretty good load near the end, and that's pretty much how you do it. So a good way to farm it is just run Chapter 1, Stage 1 until he pops. Go in and make sure your character has prosperity and appraisal on. Is the one that's doing the fight, and rinse and repeat. And make sure you kill Hundun every time he pops because he drops an element, which is gold. So that's important as well. The other way that I find is to go through the training system. But you want to do training, you just go to select destination. Acclimation is what you want. Pick your setup. Let's see, Susano's done. We'll put Orochi X in because Orochi, oh, he's on my support. That's right, I can't use him. Wait, he's not supposed to be in support. I have a different character in support. Yeah, you should be. I know I had somebody else here. I don't think it was you, was it? No. It's got to go with. Oh wait, it was Orochi X. That's right, because Orochi X gets the bonus. Alright, so it was Orochi X. That's right, because I want that. Alright, so. Sorry about that. So you go to training, pick acclimation, and just put in a party of 3 people. So for example, we'll just do Loki. I still think it's so not Zeus. Yinglong's out his weapon, so let's do Yinglong. Actually, let's do QB, because I don't take QB. And we'll do our last character, which can be Liu Shan. Because I don't play Liu Shan. I can't stand that guy. He's a crybaby. Where is Liu Shan at? He's gonna be down here in Shu. Alright, you get your character set, your team set up, and you just click Depart. And you'll have 3 battles till they return. So you can, it's a good idea to probably just set up, 9, total of 9. And then every 3 battles you're gonna get, you have a high chance of getting some of those gold medals back. Let's see, who else? Let's see, we don't need Dodge and Himiko. They've already got their stuff. Just should make sure I upgrade them real quick. Dodgy and Himiko. Alright, where are they at? This is annoying. Alright, here we go. They'll be down here. Alright, Dodgy and Himiko. Here's Himiko. Just make sure we get our skills taken care of real quick. I don't play this character, I haven't touched her skill yet since her training stage. You do get the skillers, but honestly, if you hit 99, you don't need them. They're really more just unlocking skills early. So for a character you're going to play, like if you're going to say you get Odin, you want to use Odin right off the bat, you get to get skills unlocked real quick. It's really the only thing it's for. Alright, she's done. Where is Dodgy? There's Dodgy. And I think I forgot to do Dodgy real quick. Dodgy, if you want to have some fun, look up the history of Dodgy. Oh my goodness, she was insane. It's actually kind of funny, because her and Taigon Wong really did have a connection in real life. Taigon Wong was actually the one who ended up getting her executed, because she was just evilly insane. Alright, let's see. And who do I want to send with? Let's see, I got Orochi, so let's go do Orochi setup real quick. Because he's got his weapon, we don't need him anymore. Alright, so we're going to go and send this party out. Acclimation. And... Dodgy. Himiko. Where is Himiko at? Where is Himiko? This might be easier. Alright, there's Himiko, perfect. And then Orochi, which is right up here. Perfect, there's set 2. And now we'll set up the last one, which is going to be Susano. Who else did we finish? I know somebody I finished I was going to send. That feeling when you know you finished somebody you're going to send, you just forget who it is you're sending. Oh yeah, I remember Nobuyuki. I said Nobuyuki, he's SW4. Nobuyuki, where are you at? Nobuyuki's going, and we need to send one more who's been completely done. I don't want to send... I don't really want to send Xiaoyun, but we could. Yeah, let's send... Oh, maybe just send Yinglong. Yinglong's done. He's got to open. Alright. So training, there we go. So now they're set up. So now once I complete 3 battles, I would get, items from each one of these. So that's the other way to get your gold elements. The last thing we're going to take a look at in this is how to get unique weapons. There are a couple videos on this, so I figured I'd just add it in here. So we're going to go for Neza's unique weapon right now. So first we're going to find what mission Human Neza where he'll get his unique weapon. So if you look over where it says battle objective, you'll see unique weapon. You can press square and get a better look at them. And you just find the character you want. As you can see, if I acquired it, already says acquired. So we want Neza. I can go with Fushi at some point. Alright, Neza does not seem to be in this one, so actually Neza might be out a little soon, I think, soon. Jiran. Let's see. There's no Yuki. I'm going to be Gracia at some point. I'm at the stage of having no farm. Oh, okay, perfect. So the Gods Olympus have both of Nezas. So I'll put both of them on my team. Pretty much you just gotta defeat all Toyotomi officers in 10 minutes, assist Kenshin and I in 3 minutes, and kill 3 people using Unity Magic. And you have to do it on the Chaos side. So we're gonna go ahead and just form a team. We'll grab both of those real fast. You and... you. Perfect, we'll get both their weapons real quick. So here. Chapter 3. Okay. A new pass they added allows you to change music. You didn't know that. So I'll show that. Okay. We want to... this one's got to be first. So we're going to complete that one first and we'll change it over. Right. Begin battle, change music. I like this one. Alright. So this is just going to demonstrate how to get your unique weapon, and I will show you guys. If you have any questions, if there's anything you're confused at the end of the video, please feel free to, send me a message. If you're looking for, if you want to get the game but you have no one to play with, you can always message me. I'll send you my, I'll let everyone know my PSN tag. I think it's already on here, but if you don't know it, I'll say at the end of the academy to mention that you are, you saw me from the video and that's where you're adding me from, because lately there have been a lot of spammers, which I didn't know about. I really couldn't believe people could spam with PSN. So if I don't see something about who it's from and you look suspicious, I won't add you. So just make sure you say, hey, I'm coming, saw you on YouTube and just want someone to play with one. And then I'll make sure to add you. I've actually got some weird ones where it's like, when you used to get the Skype messages from people, and it was the pretty much just like this sex stuff, and it's like, oh, blah blah blah. There's always some robotic person. I started getting those in PSN, which is really weird. Alright, we gotta get that I believe stuff there. Oh, I is down here. Oh, did I get it? Oh, sweet, it's not. Alright, so let's move to this one. Alright. Alright, we gotta get this Unity Magic out of the way too. So let's see if I can get everyone to join me. Okay, good. Alright, get our Unity Magic out of the way. Alright, here we go. One Yi. Alright.
か弱い君たちが僕を壊せるとでも仕方ないな現実を教えてあげるよ
I hate the time ones the most because I've never liked time missions. I don't feel rushed. I need to get everybody's weapon. Oh, you're gonna be like, Odin, look how strong he is. He's just seriously, I can just take people out while on my horse. Even this Chaos Origin, which is strong defensive and usually use magic where I can just kill. And then my weapons slow up, add more damage real quick. Gee, I wonder, that's what I want to check real quick. Nope, it doesn't change the numbers. I forgot to go into the weapon build. That's right, I gotta show the weapon build after this. I will show the weapon build after this because I think that's a really important thing to see. Divine power. Let's do this for now. You'll see these videos when you see the cutscenes if you haven't already. You'll see when you play the game, so I don't really want to show them. There we go, that's done. Okay. 7 minutes to kill the Toyotomi officer. Right now I'm under a minute per officer, but they should die pretty quickly, so. Down. Side office. There you go. Alright, come on, you're dead. You're dead already, die. That guy's dead. Alright. Well, Hirinage Toyotomi. Take this guy out quick. There's no more buffs. Over here, get Katsunaka Mori. Right now, I'm completing 7 Toyotomi Army officers. Afterwards, I'll do the, make sure I get the Yin Yellow before I go and finish this fight. Okay, check. Pretty good now. Get these guys real quick. Alright. Right. This way. Three more officers required. That's like, okay, are you gonna die or no? Because I killed you. There, now he dies. Alright, so there should be 3 more officers, 2 more players. Okay. Minute? I don't remember. Oh wait, that's right. You come over here, I remember. Right. Let's check. Build up my unity bar. There's Masanori. Okay, now I need to get out of here before everyone else gets out there and finishes the mission because I can go get my last subs. Alright. Completed. I need 59 more unity attack, alright. Alright, perfect. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Not me, boys. That should be enough. I need Semi. Yeah, I believe A. Alright, perfect. All the quests are done. now I can leave. So I've completed all the objectives. As you can see, all the battle objectives are completed. If you complete all battle objectives with the characters in your party are going for, on Chaos, that's how you get the weapon. So again, I'm going for Neza Human and regular Neza. I've completed all 3 of the objectives, and this is Chaos mode. So when I finish, you'll see the weapons pop up. Now you only get the unique weapon once, so you can't keep farming them. You get one time and you cannot sell it, so you don't have to worry about losing them. Alright, here we go. Get on our boat. Why do they never get slept near this 8 legs or 6 legs what you're supposed to have? It's always annoying. Give them the right amount of legs. That's what's so cool about them. Alright, so if you can see with our weapons, obviously I complete everything. Got an S rank, that's good. And here we go. So, let's get rid of these real quick. Alright, so here's our weapons. Here's for Neza, and here's for the human Neza. So that's how you get your weapons. With that done, I'm going to show you a proper the weapon build I currently use. I do make certain changes depending if it's a power or not, and so I'll go over those as well. And I'll explain why I do every setup I do. So let's go ahead and go to weapons. First, let's equip Neza, the spear, and that spear. Dismantle. Alright. So we do Neza. Okay, so Neza's a speed character. Actually, they're both speed characters. So here's what I do. The first thing I do is I like to use Wrath. I will use Brilliance if I'm not going to be using their Masuo attack at all, but because I usually want to use the Masuo attack and Absorption seems to work no matter what, I usually try to use Wrath. So that's my first one. For most characters, my second ability I put on is Revival. I do Revival in case I die, it will allow me to immediately come back one time. I'm not sure if it's one time per character or not, so I hope it's one time per character. I might actually need to test it at one point, but I usually have it on every character except for one, and I'll explain that in a bit. The next thing I usually use is my abilities that are going to connect to Wrath. So I try to avoid the Tri element because I don't like to freeze them, so I usually try to use maybe Bolt Wind and Flame Slay. And I usually just rotate them around so I don't run out of it, you know, my elements. So in this one, we use Flame Slay and Bolt Wind, or Wind Bolt. Yeah, Bolt Wind, there it is. All right, and that sets us up for the first part. Now I'm going to add in this part. The other one I usually use when I have it is Surge, and I'll put Surge usually right under Flame Slay. I like to keep my golds right next to each other, but I don't have enough Surges as it is, and I really actually need to get this weapon the compatibility done. So what I'm going to start with is Harmony first. So that's usually the big setup is usually Surge will go there. My first silver one I use is always Aggression. Getting a 300 combo is so easy, and increasing my attack is just totally worth it. So I always use the Aggression. The next one I use is, the last ones are Osmosis and Absorption. Now what this build allows me to do is it allows me to instantly kill the weaker soldiers and do good damage to the officers, paralyze, and do extra flame damage. And they can't block me because of the Bolt Wind. That's extremely important if you want to kill things fast. Aggression is to increase my overall damage, as getting 300 combos is very easy, as you saw. Revivals in case I get locked down and I need that, you know, I don't want to fail that mission. It has saved me before. And of course, Osmosis Absorption is for healing and your Masuo gauge. Harmony is what I start with, but it will eventually again change to Surge when I have the Surges. Let's see. Let's go inside the Neza real quick. So again, where are you? Wrath. Retaining Revival right? So let's see. Let's do Flame. No, I need to say that one. Let's see. Bolt Wind. And Flame Slay. Again, if I were you, I would avoid ice, as freezing does reduce the damage you do to them. That's the issue with the ice. That's why I don't use it, unless I'm really just not caring about that character very much, and then I'll put it on. My 4 slots, again, I don't have Surge at the moment, so I'm going to be using Harmony just so that I get the quicker compatibility. Aggression, Osmosis, Absorption. If you want to have more defense in your character, you can always go for Bastion, which is really good when paired with Aggression, as it increases your defense with a 300-hit combo. So it's absolutely amazing as it increases your attack and defense every 300 combo. So if you're not going to use Surge, or if you think there's enough Surges, which probably I'm not going to have enough for this guy, I'll probably throw Bastion on my least played characters and use Surge on my more played characters. The main change I will do with a power character is I would throw on Agility over Surge. Mostly again because Surge is going to be a lot harder to get as it's gold. I'm not going to have a lot of them. The only difference being Odin, where I got rid of Revival for Aggression, and I use Aggression instead. So that's the weapon build I use. So the last thing I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do a quick 2 runs here, so I can show you kind of how the training will work in the end. This won't take too long. This is also, again, this is how if you want to unlock your camp fully 100%, this is the best way to do it. So you'll see just how long it takes me to do this. And I'll switch to Neza so I can increase his compatibility with his weapon. I like Neza. Neza's pretty cool looking. See, this would have been a good way for, I think, Odin to walk with his gun gear. It just looks correct. Or at least like have him running with it floating next to him. I mean, that would have been doable too. There we go. Alright. That's kind of fun, huh? There we go, these guys in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the way this Neza moves. He looks definitely way better than I think the futuristic Neza. Let's see, just double check real quick what his battle combination is. Alright. Let's do this. I think that's what I mean, like that teleporting is so cool. See, that's a useful ability right there. Alright, let's see. I enjoy that. Alright. Let's see, come over here real quick. Finish this guy off. What the hell? Okay. Over here. Wait for this. There we go, it's open. And this is open. Alright. So Last one more to go. He's not very fast though, which kind of sucks. He's a little slow, so we definitely need to mount it. We have him on a mount. Okay, skip. Okay, we do one more round. Oh, Hundun popped up. I don't really want to do Hundun right now because he will take longer, so I don't want this to go too long. So let's do this one again. But he's a good way to get the gold if you want the gold. That's this one. Now let's do, where's my... Yeah, this is a good one. Alright. This is gonna close us on fire. Alright. This way. Alright. You still gonna hit me? There you go. There you go. Simply done. There you go. Finished. Really? Yeah. Perfect. Alright. This will be our last clear, and then they should be finished with their training. There you go. Alright. So everything. Go next. He's almost done with his bonding. And here you go, you'll notice the items I got. So we can just see what we got. Okay, oh good, so there I got Surge, which is awesome because that's one of the ones I needed. Along with these items. Nothing special here, which sucks. But I got Beltal and Unity, which again, not going to use, but I got them. So that's the best way, again, to get the abilities you want. Anyways, I hope this guide helped you, and I will catch you guys later.